Okay, so you hear about this. A potential mineral agreement between Ukraine and the U.S.
Oh, yeah.
They might actually sign it today,
Wow.
Saturday, February 22nd, 2025.
That's big.
And this whole thing revolves around these rare earth minerals.
Right?
Everyone's talking about them.
Yeah.
Ukraine's suddenly like a major player in all this.
Yeah.
Why should anyone care? Think about this. These minerals are like the vitamins for all our tech.
Totally.
Smartphones, laptops, even that electric car.
Mm-hmm.
You might be thinking about getting one.
Exactly. These aren't like,
Yeah.
those shiny gemstones we think of.
Right.
These are elements,
Okay.
neodymium, dysprosium, yttrium.
Whoa.
They're the hidden powerhouses behind everything.
Yeah.
Green tech, defense systems, all of it.
For this deep dive, we've got two sources.
Okay.
One from the Wall Street Journal.
Right.
Another we're calling pasted text.
Okay.
They're telling slightly different stories about this whole thing.
Interesting.
Let's see what's really going on.
Yeah.
The Wall Street Journal says this agreement could totally change the global landscape for these rare earth minerals.
It makes sense because right now, China pretty much controls that whole market.
Exactly.
So for the U.S., this deal is a way to get a new, reliable source.
Yeah. It's like shopping around, right?
Yeah.
Especially with all the geopolitical tension.
Oh, absolutely.
The Wall Street Journal mentions that U.S. Special Envoy Keith Kellogg just got back from Kyiv.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And it sounds like things move pretty quickly.
That's interesting. Yeah, that shows that the U.S. is serious about this.
Right.
They want to diversify where they're getting these important materials from.
It's a strategic move.
Exactly. And for Ukraine, it's a huge opportunity.
How so?
Well, think about it. Investments jobs could be created,
Oh, wow.
all because of these minerals that are right there under the ground.
That's a good point. Let's switch gears to our pasted text report.
Okay.
Things get a little more interesting here.
How so?
President Zelenskyy initially refused to sign.
What? But this deal seemed like a sure thing.
I know, right?
So why would he do that?
Well, pasted text says Zelenskyy wasn't happy with the compensation they were offering.
Maybe it's just a tactic.
You think so?
Could be a way to get a better deal,
Maybe.
Or maybe he's actually worried about the environmental impact of all the mining.
Right. Ukraine has been careful about those big mining projects.
Definitely. They've had issues before with environmental damage from...
Exactly.
I mean, think of it.
And get this. The White House called Zelensky's refusal short-sighted.
Oh, wow. They're not holding back.
It sounds like they're putting the pressure on.
Yeah, that statement tells you a lot about what's really happening here.
What do you mean?
Well, the U.S. really wants these resources.
Right.
But Ukraine wants to make sure they're getting a good deal, too.
It's a power struggle.
It is. It's classic resource diplomacy.
So everyone's trying to get the best for themselves.
That's the game.
All right, let's recap. So a potential deal on these rare earth minerals between the U.S. and Ukraine. Negotiations are ongoing, but Ukraine initially said no.
Right.
They said the compensation wasn't enough.
Makes sense.
The White House isn't happy about it, and things are heating
But
up.
we're watching a high-stakes poker game in real time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now, I want to hear from you out there. What do you think would be a fair agreement?
Yeah.
One that works for everyone. Should Ukraine just go for the economic benefits? Or should they prioritize protecting the environment?
It's a tough question.
It is.
There's no easy answer.
Right.
The best outcome would be some kind of compromise, I think.
Yeah, where both sides feel like they got what they needed.
Exactly.
And that's the thing. This story is far from over.
Oh, yeah.
So as this all unfolds, think about what each side should be considering. Is this just about economics? Or are there even bigger things at play?
That's the real question.
We'll keep digging into this story as it develops. So stay tuned for more potential deep dives as things change.
That's going to be interesting to see what happens.
It is, for sure. All right, that's it for today. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks, everyone.
We'll catch you next time.
See you.